My name is Karima and I have absence seizures. Absence seizures is basically when you blank out. It's commonly mistaken for daydreaming. So when I was diagnosed as a child, originally my mother thought I was just daydreaming until, when I was having a seizure, they were like shaking me just to see if I would snap out of it, and I wasn't. So that's when I was diagnosed with epilepsy. I was supposed to grow out of it. Usually with absence seizures, they are childhood seizures. You don't usually have them when you're older. You sort of grow out of them later on in your years, and I didn't. When I was first diagnosed, it was a complete secret. I didn't know what was going on. I was really little because I was only 3. I asked my mom, why do I have to take pills? I didn't really get the concept of yeah, you have epilepsy, you have to do EEGs. But I always questioned why I had to take pills and my sister didn't. And it was always just, nope, that's how it is. You take pills and that's you, and that's normal. That's what normal is, you take pills. But you never talk about epilepsy to anybody. My family is a Muslim Indian family. My mom thinks that she can still cure me sometimes. She has definitely given me a different bunch of home remedies to try. I've gotten the fistful of almonds, the special prayers to say, and my grandma probably still thinks I'm possessed by the devil. Something is wrong with me. Why is this girl taking medication every day? The Indian culture perceives epilepsy as something you can cure. The Indian culture has really old myths about epilepsy and just thinks it's something you should hide and something that you can cure. When I was 10, I wanted to do a presentation for my class. We had a speech art competition, so I needed a topic for the year, and my sister suggested epilepsy. She's like, oh my God, you know so much about it because you're diagnosed with it. And I didn't really know what my mom would think. I didn't know what people would think, but I thought it was a cool topic. I mean, sure, it gave me something to write about. And when my mom found out, she's like, oh my God, this is the biggest mistake of life. You cannot tell people that you have epilepsy. And I was like, no, I'm a kid. Of course, I'm a little rebel, so I did it anyways. My teacher was really proud of me for standing up in the class and saying I had epilepsy. My peers, on the other hand, thought it was a great way to make fun of me. They used to bring a flashlight to school and they used to try to trigger me to have a seizure. They also used to try to mimic having a seizure themselves just because they thought it was so funny. When I was older, I was put into special education because I was doing really poorly in school and they thought it had something to do with my epilepsy. So now all of a sudden I became known as the special ed kid who is an epileptic. For the most part, I'm pretty open about saying I have epilepsy, but there's always a little part of me that's terrified. How are they going to react? If I'm meeting someone new for the first time that I know this is going to be a long engagement, then I'm a bit hesitant sometimes when is the appropriate time to be like, hi, I have epilepsy, here's what you should do if I have a seizure. So I'm happy to tell people, but there's always a little part of me that is scared completely if I tell people and how are they going to react? Are they going to be nervous around me? Are they going to be scared? Are they going to pity me? Yeah. My favorite way to bring about epilepsy awareness is through Purple Day. I think it's a great way to just kind of get people to raise awareness because all they have to do is wear a color and they're supporting us. Purple Day is a day that was started by a young girl in Nova Scotia, and she started it because she wanted people to wear purple for epilepsy. It was her favorite color and she wanted to just get people to support her, and they did, and it became something that we do all around Canada now to support epilepsy. What I would want people to know is I'm a person like everybody else. There's nothing wrong with me. Yeah, I have epilepsy, and to me, epilepsy is just living proof that I have a brain. What proof do you have? I am not afraid to say I have epilepsy. I'm not afraid to tell people that I am living with this, and this is who I am, and this is what I do. My name is Karima. This is my story, and this is what makes me remarkable.